Here, I think this will be like my response or my plea to the devs, honestly. I don't hate the idea of incubators. Incubators could be an interesting way to allow people to hatch eggs passively without them having to be in their party, and it's a unique, interesting concept, okay? Incubators are fine. Incubators aren't a bad thing inherently. However, temporary incubators, I think, are unsalvageable. This is obviously a pay-to-advantage, pushing the border of pay to win. I think this is too much. You can't take the egg hatching amount from 5 to 15 in one update. And you can't do it off the backs of a gift shop item that is temporary. Even if it was permanent, it would be better, but it wouldn't be good. I understand. I want the PokeMMO devs to make a healthy living. I really do. I think they are geniuses who make a great game. I don't want them to hurt the game for the sake of making more money. I try to be charitable. I don't know how bad server costs are. I don't know how they're doing. I don't know. I want them to do well. But the way you do well and they know this, they're smart. The way you do well long term is by adding updates to the game that are good updates that can make you some money and get you paid. Things like the vanities, things like the Sweet Sanok Arena. I'm okay with these. I'm not okay with this, the Chum Bucket. I'm okay with the Sweet Sanok Arena. I'm okay with the vanities. I'm absolutely not okay with temporary incubators. The way that I would recommend solving this is limit total incubators to 6. If you want to, and then ditch temporary, limit incubators to 6. That's my counter, okay? 8 plus 7 is ridiculous. It's so crazy. Sweet Sanok Arena killed Lepa Farm meta? No, that is not. You didn't read the update post. Not to, just, you gotta read, man, or go through everything. So the Sweet Sanok Arena, it still requires you to go heal and stuff, right? The simple, okay. Temporary incubators just can't exist. This is just the fact you could hatch 15 eggs all at one time is ridiculous. This cannot happen. What about 7? I still think 7 is too much. The reason, look at the percentages, right? Like, if you, okay, let's just do math. I'm bad at math, but I can do this basic amount of math, right? Okay. Right now, how many eggs do people... I know that previously when I used to do eggs, I would hatch about, 400 eggs in like 6 hours, 430 maybe? It took me like 6 hours to do 430 eggs, right? When you go, and that's 5 at a time. When you go from 5 at a time to 15 at a time, or even 8 at a time, let's just even ditch temporary incubators. These cannot work. These are fucked. Permanent incubators, you cannot buff a method by 60%. By 60% in one update. That's fucking insane. Imagine if they buff, like, it's, you would never do that with any other piece of content aside from one you could, like, manipulate with a gift shop. You wouldn't buff gym reruns by 60%, nor do I think you should, right? You wouldn't buff moneymakers. You wouldn't buff any positive thing by 60%. Why are we buffing the speed of egg hunting by more than 60%? With the time 300% if you include this. Yeah. If you talk about it in terms of numbers and shinies nowadays, yeah, right now having eight right now in PokeMMO, having 8 egg shinies is an insane amount of egg shinies. That could be 24 if those players used incubators. That is a great way to put it. Someone right now, that's fucking insane. Someone right now who hunted for 8 egg shinies in that same amount of time on average, I'm not checking the math to be fair, I'm cheering from the chat, so apologies if the math was wrong. That would have been 24 egg, that's ridiculous. That's insane. That's not okay. Power creep has to happen. Small buffs have to happen over time to revitalize things. I'm okay with that. I accept that as a boomer MMO player. 300% buff in one update with a pay-for massive advantage, not a normal pay-for advantage thing, is ridiculous. You're locking the content behind this, right? You're not just speeding it up. You're also speeding it up by almost 100%. Imagine if Shiny War buffed your, Shiny Charm buffed your rate by 90%. That would be fucking ridiculous. I would be livid. That's what this is. When you go from 8 incubators to adding 7 more that can be bought, this is the equivalent of a Shiny Charm that is 90% Shiny boost. What the fuck, man? This is not. I have defended. I understand that pay for advantage has to exist to some extent. It prevents RMT, prevents a lot of things. This is a milk. This is a pay for extreme advantage. Not paid. Yeah, I'm just, yeah. This doesn't hurt free to play. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. The free to play players have to compare themselves still. I'm free to play. I've spent $10 on this game in 12 years, 13 years. The free to play players, you're still comparing yourself to what the pay to play players can do. You understand that, right? Also, there shouldn't be pay to play or pay to win or pay to free to play in PokeMMO. Everybody, like, it shouldn't even be a factor. We're not a gotcha game. Like, what are we doing? We shouldn't be aiming to use those. We shouldn't be aiming to be a gotcha game. This cannot exist healthily in the game without being a milk. 5 to 8 is way too much. Do your strat and follow through. Everything that you do in your life is in comparison to something else. I really despise people who are like, oh, if a bad update comes into a game, just ignore it. That is literally not how anything works in life ever. You cannot do that. That's fucking insane. Oh, I make 10K a year. Oh, inflation. Oh, rent. Just ignore it, man. It's a bad patch. What the fuck are you talking about? You have to compare your shit to the most efficient shit. What are you talking about? That makes no fucking sense. If you stay making 10K a year and the median pace goes up and up and up and up, you're fucking losing. You're not staying the same. You're losing. If you are hatching 5 eggs at a time, this is fucked, man. This is the equivalent of adding a 90% charm to the shop. This is bad, man. Yeah, I think he's just rage baiting. This is fine. This sucks, man. This sucks. The whole incubator thing, I shouldn't say it totally sucks. I don't even hate the idea. I'm trying to be charitable. Incubators can exist in a way. Not from 5 eggs in a party to 8 in one go, man. It's really, really wild. Also, this happening right before Shiny War is really bad. I don't think this update should go live. I don't think this should hit servers. It's that bad. The moment this goes live, you can't take it back. Right? I don't know if you can take it back. Once incubators are in, I think you have to stop right now and stop the egg incubator update from going through. Everything else is probably fine. I think you stop the egg incubator update from going through. And if you need to pause the whole update. If you, for some reason, the code's intertwined, pause the whole fucking update. It already went live. It's back down, dude. They can fix it. I would rather. This is so bad. Yeah, I haven't even gotten to chum buckets. It was live for 15 minutes. They already had to take it down to reverse a million things. Man, dude, I was really excited for this update on the way home, and now I'm just bummed. Chump buckets and temporary incubators are pay for advance. Yeah, this is not even slippery slope. This is like we were 80% of the mountain, and then all the snow below us crumbled, and now we're at the bottom. Like this is, we're not even on the slope anymore. We're past the fucking, we're like past the bottom of the hill. From like so high up, which sucked. I love PokeMMO. The game's amazing. I think incubators can exist in a way healthily. Temporaries cannot. This is just pay for advantage in a disgusting way. This would be, so let me guys another analogy, right? Imagine, holy shit, this is exactly what it's like. Imagine if you could pay for a special sweet scent that allowed you to get times 10 hordes. Unironically, that's what it is, right? You're almost doubling. Non-pay-to-play players, 8 incubators. Pay-to-play players, 7 plus 7. 7 more. This is like if Sweet Scent Ocarina was an RP item. That gave you times 10 hordes. That's really bad, man. It's really bad. Wouldn't it be 15 times more because of the 300% increase from the times 5? Yes, but I'm assuming the position of the 8 versus the pay to win. I'm assuming the new, yeah, and even that's, yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, I'm checking the forums. Let me see. I already saw this. Yeah, we have resolved the issue. Yeah, I already saw that. That doesn't. I saw it on. I just showed it on stream. We just showed it on stream. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how. I don't know if this update can go live, and I don't know. I'm really bummed about it, man. In a selfish note, it's never been a better time to be an Iron Man. Iron Men don't have to deal with this crap. We compare ourselves to other Iron Men who can't credit card swipe. It's never been a better time to be an Iron Man. 100% agree. The old pay-to-win items were really money. Yes, the old it was pay for. This is not pay for advantage. This is pushing the boundary of pay to win, right? I was okay with, okay, you pay to save 10%. I don't love it. I don't like it, but I can understand it needs to exist as some sort of an evil necessity, right? A 90% buff is unbelievable. That's just ridiculous. This is pay to win. Before it was pay for advantage, this is pay to win. Clear it. Unless I will take all of this back and chill the fuck out and admit I was wrong if they limit the amount of incubators you can use, like only 6 at a time. But then what the fuck is the point of these? Only so you can hatch on accounts that don't have these achievements done? That's the only thing I could think of. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, I think that's my final rant on this. I'm really worried. I don't like if this update pushes live and holds true. I genuinely feel like I could be wrong and I could totally go back on this depending on how it's whatever, right? But I feel like edge hunting could be like, I don't want to say ruined forever. Edge hunting will be severely devalued forever and it will become a pay-to-win activity. I don't know why they want to make it so fast. No egg hunter is asking for this. No egg hunter. No one who does this activity wants this update. They are only trying to fish for people who don't egg hunt, who would maybe be willing to egg hunt because it's faster and they want a credit card swipe. And like that's no one who egg hunts wants this. You are updating the game, not for the players who play the game. I'm bummed. I don't know. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, that's my final thoughts. I really hope this update does not go live. That's where I'm at. I hope this update does not go live. I think that's my final position on it. Yeah, someone's looking at a screenshot. This permanent incubator has not yet been unlocked. I don't understand I don't know what this means, man. This doesn't mean anything to me. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 15. This doesn't change anything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I hope the update gets stopped. That's all I can say. I don't want this to hit live. I don't think any shiny hunter wants it to live. I'm gonna stop rambling. Thanks for watching. Like the video. I'm sure we'll have in-game riots as soon as servers go up. Check it out live, and I'll see you guys very soon. Love you all very much. Let's try to make PokeMMO a great game. Hug.